Hi, I'm going to do an improvisation for you right now. It's going to be to capture a particular feeling I just experienced when I was outside in the sunshine and seeing blossom on the trees and um, flowers in the hedgerow and stuff like that. So it felt like spring. The sun was shining. The sky was actually blue, and it was sunny and really pleasant. So it's kind of optimistic, but with this kind of wistful feeling, because it might not stay being spring light. Who knows? We could get snow yet. Hopeful, maybe just a little bit kind of like, oh, please stay like this. But a bit of a feeling of being on holiday, a bit of a feeling of relief and consolation. So that's a very particular feeling. It's hard to describe in words, much easier to describe in music. So that's what I'll try and do to capture it for myself, to amplify this feeling for myself, and obviously also to share it with you. Okay, so the style and sound world that I'm going to choose for this piece, I'm going to do something which is basically quite impressionistic. Lots of lovely sort of transparent coloristic harmonies, sort of slightly wispy intertwining melodies. Something that feels, like a kind of watercolor, lots of pretty colors. Um, Transparent is the word that I'm going to sort of really push, I think. I want it to feel transparent, like the light steamed outside, so beautiful and transparent. So the piano I'm going to choose for this will be a Bechstein, set up in just a really normal kind of recording format. So it's a beautiful tone instrument. It's got this kind of sweetness, transparency, warmth. Seems like the perfect piano for the job. And I'll use the full range of the instrument like that. I want to really sort of blend the different colours in ways that are, as I said before, quite watercolory, quite sort of sweet colours, pretty colours. It's the perfect instrument for the job. And the richness of the harmony, which I do want to explore, some quite rich harmonies, some rich harmonic colours. I think this piano is really good for keeping the the transparency. That's the thing I'm really focused on, isn't it? So I don't want them to be thick, soupy harmonies. I want them to still feel kind of watercolor, kind of transparent. So rhythmically, well, the groove, I'm going to do a common time groove for the most part. It will be a kind of slow groove with some rubato, this kind of, feeling. Maybe with some cross rhythms, some triplet cross rhythms. I don't think I want that tonality though. So tonally, I want something a little bit different. So I'm choosing something tonally that's a bit more jazzy. I'm going to do Lydian D, alternating with Lydian F, Lydian mode F. So Lydian D, the two chords that I'm going to really focus on would be, the main chord of D and the chord of E. Perhaps still with a lot of the pedal note of the D still there, of the tonal center of the Lydian mode there. So yeah, I'm going to do Lydian D, and then it's going to alternate with this Lydian F. I like the way they kind of relate to each other. There's a particular kind of pull. I don't know why it still feels transparent to me. It's still got that kind of watercolor transparent quality. So that's why I'm going for these particular jazzy harmonies. So there's a particular moment that I'm going to do. I want to settle in. I'm not sure which. We'll see when I get there. One of the two keys, one of the two modes, either the Lydian D or the Lydian F. and do a very lonely melody. I don't know why I want to do this. Maybe there was something about the way I was feeling, this kind of slightly like, this feeling of like, oh, please stay like this. Or maybe I wanted to go away on holiday. He's like, I want to get some proper warm sunshine. So it's that kind of feeling of longing. So a wistful, lonely melody, monophonic, maybe with a pedally sort of wash behind it. And then straight after that melody, I think I'll do a change of time signature, a sort of slow triple time on the other, whichever one I choose for the melody. So I chose the Lydian F. It would be the Lydian D that I would do for this slow passage. And I think I'll do that sort of fairly near to the end of the piece. Okay, so here we go.